OG Fortnite's glitching its way into Chapter 4 right now. From classic POIs finally returning to the time machine being moved, there certainly seems to be no certainty at all on how we're gonna get to the next map. But how is all this happening before the end of this season, and who's responsible? Now, it all started with the time machine showing the date that Season 5 of Chapter 1 released. But I have yet to see anybody talking about not only the fact that it's active, but also is sparking. Now, the time machine is gonna be out of control, so that could explain a ton of the leaks we've gotten, like the OG Durburger and Tomato Head, as well as the Diner and Junkyard sign. There were also maybe a little bit of a time machine that looks almost exactly identical to Kato Thorne's, but we'll get into that later, because Jonesy is back and he is devising a plan to save Fortnite. That's right, he's returned as an NPC, but he also spawns in the exact same area where all of those other OG items are going to spawn. But the video is not clickbait. There are already things in-game that are changing to OG Fortnite, like the shockwave sound effect. Some people are reporting that their shockwave sound effect sounds exactly like the OG one, and it would be quite a coincidence if this is a mistake. Now, before we go too far, Jonesy is literally setting up camp exactly where all of those OG items are supposed to spawn, not to mention the Kato Thorne time machine. So why is he there, and how is he even involved in any of this? Now, for this season's trailer, we actually saw a heist going on, and a lot of people assume that this was just to showcase people getting the new weapons for the vaults. But you guys remember Kabelame stole Oro's head, a Chapter 2 skin? What if that vault was the actual vault, not the ones that we've been going to? Those people did not just jump out of the battle bus and decide to start a heist. So what if Jonesy was the one leading them, or maybe is going to lead them in the future to try to steal stuff away? So when Kato Thorne steals all of the OG stuff, what if he sends in his crew to steal those and actually bring them to him where he's literally setting up camp right now? And yes, you guys can actually find Jonesy as an NPC today. But we're missing one part that drives a hole straight through that entire theory. How is Mega City going to have OG Sky images projected if Jonesy's involved? Why would Jonesy ever project that in Mega City for no reason? Now, here's a theory I find kind of funny that nobody noticed. Honestly, I'm surprised I didn't notice it faster, because it was the one thing, or was based off the one thing that was literally presented to us. The time machine has been going crazy, is probably already on, sucking things into current Fortnite from OG Fortnite, the thing we talked about in the beginning of the video. That would explain the shockwave sound effects changing, the Durburger, Tomato Head, Diner sign, Truck sign, and all of the other things that are going to spawn around Jonesy, and images of the OG Sky in Fortnite. Alright guys, I'm editing the video right now, but I have to pop in real quick and explain one thing. Nolan Chance was revealed to be the person leading the heist with some of his voice lines, and it seems like he was actually hired by Jonesy and Sloan, a little bit of a double agent here. But nonetheless, Jonesy and Sloan seem to be working together, hired Nolan Chance, and Nolan Chance with his crew made the greatest heist ever, stealing the time machine, which is now, like I said, probably broken, going kind of crazy and rifting all of the OG stuff in. It's also possible that Jonesy is trying to do that, but yeah, we don't really know yet. So that's my theory. As the time machine breaks down and unstabilizes, stuff from OG Fortnite will be rifted into our island. What if all of those things that were rifting out in the Season 5 trailer were actually rifting to Chapter 4 because Kato Thorne was stealing them? But here's my question. Is Kato Thorne slowly stealing stuff from the Chapter 1 map, or in his attempt, did the Chapter 1 map start to destabilize along with his time machine? So that's where we start to lose the line. Jonesy is sitting there. Don't know how he got back, but he's back. And now he seems to be taking stuff from Kato Thorne that he is taking from the Chapter 1 map. Maybe he takes his time machine because it's destabilized. Maybe he sends his crew to steal it as it's destabilizing. All of the stuff starts spawning around the time machine with him. I'm curious to see what the Season 5 trailer actually has hidden for Chapter 4, what we're going to learn in the future, and quite honestly, this is just, it's awesome to see this storyline finally starting to connect the dots, but I can't do it alone, so let me know in the comments if you guys have some ideas, and quite frankly, I don't know if any of us can, man. This is so cool. We're going to have to figure it out. We're going to have to see what Epic's got cooking. All jokes aside, let me know in the comments what your guys' thoughts are on this. It helps out the video, it helps out me, and quite honestly, it'd be cool to theorize a little bit about this more with you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Keep getting gooder.